Hello and welcome to Lorindalandia. Today I'd like to talk about why healing is not linear. Healing is not a straight line. It looks more like a downward spiral, a never ending downward spiral. Because healing is not just about overcoming difficult experiences, healing is about human evolution. Life sustains itself through continuous evolution. Nature evolves and adapts. Nature evolves and adapts because of the pressure of unfavorable conditions with favorable conditions. So basically, it adapts because there is a degree of comfortability and a degree of uncomfortability. And it's kind of the pressure of the unfavorable conditions that make nature grow and adapt. Life itself is adaptation. Life itself is evolution. If we don't have those unfavorable conditions, if we don't have the pressure to adapt, grow, and evolve, life stops. The only continuous in life is change, and we are a part of nature. So our psychological functions the same way as our physical. Everything starts first with our mental because our thoughts create our reality. So we also, as in nature, have favorable conditions and unfavorable conditions. It's kind of like the dichotomy between day and night. There is always two polarities that work together as one. It is these two polarities of dark and light, favorable, unfavorable, easy, art. Those two polarities create pressure between each other, and this kind of creates synergy that allow us to grow and evolve. Stagnation is death. If we stop changing, if we stop evolving, if we stop growing, we die. We don't really die because everything transforms. But stagnation is what death looks like, even though that nothing really dies, everything transforms, right? Even if we die, we go to the ground, like everything transforms basically. Nothing ceases to exist. Everything transforms. And this is how life works. So in the healing journey, what happens here is that it is first a psychological process and then is an external process. The reason why healing is not linear is because healing is not just about overcoming difficult experiences. Healing is about evolving and the state of being alive. Healing is a feeling of aliveness. So when we take this healing journey, there is like an importance here to understand that we are not doing this healing because we are broken. We are not doing this healing because there is something wrong with us. It is a natural state of being alive. Is it scary? Yes. Does that fear sometimes make us want to stop and not take it? Yes. However, healing and going through ups and downs of emotion is the natural process of being alive and is actually what is healthy for you. Healthy looks like ups and downs, not extremes in those ups and downs, but like soft ups and downs. If you have a wave, the I wish I knew the word for this, but the size of the wave, it is not meant to be big, it is meant to be low, but kind of constant, like a calm ocean with waves. Even if you reach the point where you have overcome all your difficult experiences, there will still more to heal. Healing is a process of destruction and creation. Healing is a part of destroying what was old to create something new, because that's how life sustains itself. That's the actual purpose and meaning and how life is alive. So there is no rush in the process of healing. There is no pressure on the process of healing. You are not broken. You are not lacking. Also, like this concept that because you are healing is like this thing of you're not good enough, you are good enough. Even in your darkest times, even in the midst of healing, even in the midst of feeling heavy emotions, you are good enough in them. This process of healing does not take out worth from you. It's just a natural process of being alive. Everything in nature is a cycle, and the cycle is about destruction and creation. Even our way that we learn, the way that our mind learns, is through destroying the old and creating something new out of it. So it's really important to look at our healing with a lot of compassion, a lot of patience, and a lot of love, and to destigmatize feeling heavy emotions and going through the journey of feeling emotion as a bad thing or something to be denied, because that's not. Actually, what is healthy for you is for you to embrace your emotions exactly how they are. If we deny our emotions and if we try to reject them, what happens here is that they never disappear, they only get bigger, and when you sit with them, they're extremely heavy because we have been denying them for a long time. Of course, there is no shame in denying emotions. I think we live in a culture and society that embraces and almost pressures us to deny our emotions. So there is no shame in denying them, it's completely normal. However, your healthiest state of being is a state where you embrace your emotions as they come. The healthiest way for you to deal with your emotions and for you to flow with them with ease is to accept them, embrace them, and love them as they come. Because when you do that, the emotions don't feel as intense, don't feel as powerful, because you are taking it day by day. What I like to do to achieve this is, right, we all have to do our daily tasks in society. We have to work. We all have to do that task list. So, what I like to do is I do what I have to do and I give a space for myself, usually at night, to tap into myself and ask myself, hey, how did you felt today? And I express these feelings, good or bad, exactly how I feel them, exactly for what they are, without judgment. So he ends my day. I take some time with myself. I like to go to a place where I feel safe. Usually for me, it's outside. A place outside where I don't have contact with people. That's like my safe place. And I like to ask myself, what were your emotions today? How were you feeling? And I speak them out loud, or I even write them down and imagine if they are good emotions, if like they're emotions of happiness, fulfillment, joy, and all of that, I like to be grateful for them. And if there are heavy emotions, emotions of sadness, anger, all of that, frustration, I like to express them and be there for myself as a best friend would. I ask myself, if I had someone in front of me right now, how would I want to be treated by them in this moment? And I do that to myself. Imagine if I just wanted someone to give me words of reassurance like, hey, you're safe. I'm here to support you unconditionally through every stage of your life. I love you unconditionally. I accept you unconditionally. I say that to myself while I feel the strong emotions. This is not about denying one or other. This is about combining both. So I express how I feel, exactly how I feel, and I then reassure myself that, hey, I'm here for you. I'm here to support you through any emotion. I'm here to give you an end while you are going through this. And this form of love can be different for everyone. It is really asking the question, how I would like to be treated in this moment. For me, it's this way, but for you, it can be a different way. Everyone has their like love languages, and everyone has their ways on how to feel loved. But embracing healing is about learning how to accept yourself through every stage of the process. This means learning to accept all of your emotions for exactly what they are, as they are, without trying to change them or judgment. Just keep expressing them by speaking out loud, writing, creating, whatever is the way that you like to express, and then being there for yourself as you would like someone to be there for you. This is not about rejecting the heavy emotions and just supporting the good emotions. It's about having a balance between them, because again, healing is the friction between dark and light. Healing is the friction of favorable and unfavorable conditions. And healing and human evolution, it's about having those two opposites at the same time, having those two polarities at the same time in balance, and that synergy creates evolution. All in life at its place in measured ways. All in life is necessary. There is nothing to waste and everything to embrace. In again, balanced, measured ways. Everything has a purpose. Even the things that we don't like, they do have purpose and they do have importance. It's all about learning how to balance those two dichotomies of favorable, unfavorable, light, dark, night, day, winter, summer. Let me know down in the comments if you resonated with this message. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you like this content, subscribe. Bye.